Together we'll conquer, no limits apply. Eclipse rising, shining so bright. With delusion leading, we'll conquer the night. Together we stand, in battles we fight. In Mu dark Epoch, our future is right.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Delusions, and today we have a huge follow-up day. Um, Going off of my last videos that I posted yesterday, we are talking about corpse, right? So with corpse, we have just now gotten access to going ahead and creating our own corpse. This is what it's currently looking like. We can take a look at the guild lists to see who all is going to be participating, what all they have going on. Um, Looks like here we can go ahead and get a better overview of what's going on, what we're able to do, and hopefully try to be able to pick up some of these things as we start moving a little further in. So it looks like we can go ahead and change our name. Um, Again, it's going to require a corpse name change ticket. There is no acquisition route as of right now. So the name of our corpse, what are we going to call it? Can't necessarily leave it at World Conquest, so we will leave it alone for right now. So it looks like we've got The End of Revenge, The Best in the World, Fantasy Hall, New Beginning, and Inexhaustible. So choose one estate and go defeat the ruler's butler. If you kill butlers, you will get military merit, personal income, corpse income, etc. So now, again, we're still playing off of the test version, so it's going to differ a little bit when the final comes in, but we do actually have access to viewing now the Demon Ruler's Raid. So we can take a look at this. Looks like it's going to be a damage-based event. So we've got all of these different ones that we just looked at for the individual sections. We've also got the Conquest battle. So the Conquest battle is going to be used in declaring invasion for Conquest battles. So it's a scroll of conquest. Um, Again, not super sure on how to obtain these yet. Um, let's see here. So Corps have a chance to acquire Scroll of Conquest via Demon Ruler Raid events. So it's going to be a participation-based event to be able to pick up some of these scrolls so we can go through and we can contend for rewards and we can select the estate that we would like to be going to try to pick up. Um, or we can go through and choose on this side. Now, for the rewards, looks like we've got, legendary income, beast insignias, um, more beast insignias, and then just so on and so forth. We're also going to have access to picking up some crusade pieces, some wing materials, all various things. Look at all of these wing skill shards for every class. So I think that this is going to be something that is highly um, mandatory for everybody to start participating in. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and try to name our corpse. Let's uh, let's see what our guild has to say. I know that they are itching to jump in. Let's see, what would we like to name our corpse? All right, so we'll give them just a few minutes. I know that not all of our guild is currently on. Um, Looks like out of the 14, only 6 have signed up. Very curious to see exactly what guilds or servers are taking part in this. But touching base on some of the achievements. So as you start developing and hitting your merit rankings or your military merit rankings, you're going to get rewarded with some nice little resources and materials. Looks like some reputation and some cast iron upgrades. Um, Personal income. This is used for your personal rank, but again, we don't necessarily know just yet on how much you're going to have to be able to kind of push yourself to that next level. But they've gone the extra mile and they are making sure that everyone is getting rewarded. Now, you'll also notice that there are some different um, cast iron upgrades that are going to be tossed in the mix. As we start working our way down, we are now put into the area to where we can start picking up some free Crusade armor fragments. As we get down here to the lower section, Lucky 666, you get a pretty sweet looking title. As you can see, sixes are definitely the way to go for this. So nice little benefits from that. 666 garnets or garnet jewels. So that's, what is that? 6,660. So can't complain too much with that. Once you get down here to War Hero, now you're able to start picking up some of your basic um, barrier crystals for every class, more additional resources. And what's really nice is that they give you so much. And it's broken up into different sections if you want to probably, target some of these, especially your solo achievements. But when it comes down to your supports, you're going to always see a larger amount there. Um, but again, I do find that this is going to be highly um, highly mandatory for you to participate in. Again, there is still so much to learn on this, but like I have stated in the official Discord, as I'm stating now, is I want to be the one to be able to provide you this information when I receive it. So as I find out more information, I'm going to be pushing that to you guys and making sure that you guys know what is coming, what you need to be focusing on, how things are going to be playing out. So please stay tuned for more information on this. But with that, I am Delusions, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I am out.
So raise your sword high, let's claim our fame.